outside of the city walls. I'll be
All
happy to
right,
demonstrate
we're
why the
here
conquest
in
of
the Blue
Hamlet by the
Palace.
Altmerry Dominion is merely
We
a
helped
matter
out
of
y'all
time.
Elisif in the last episode. Placed her horn, or
As
her
you know,
husband's
Solitude's
horn,
coffers
at
are much
the
depleted
Shrine of
by the war
Talos.
efforts. Thane
We were
and
wondering if
Ren
that
have a
was
strong
legal or not.
business.
We got ambushed by a bunch of
This is an
Talos
unfortunate
members,
but
so
unavoidable ebb in revenue.
I don't know what was going on there, but we did it.
Support the Empire.
We cleared out Wisco Cave
Will be well rewarded.
earlier too,
Listen to you, speaking of sacrifice.
and
Never
now
gone hungry.
we have to return to Icard after 9 at night because there's ghosts in the museum.
Day in your life, Erica.
And what
So,
would my
As I
what am I gonna do for 4 hours?
Scrap doesn't need to be fed in the traditional sense.
Is there anything actually close I can do for 4 hours?
I'd have forgot.
I'm like, in 4 hours we could, hopefully if I check the missive board, I could get one of those bounties.
Feed him and he'd have died.
Take care of
by
that,
now.
make some money. So that's the plan since the museum is not usable right now. But yeah, I've been looking at, I'm always updating my list and stuff. And for me to put, like I've been saying, for me to put version 6, I would have to start from 0. Ground, like, I'd have to start all over based on my mod. It'd just be too hard to try to fit version 6
honor their lord.
and get it to work.
I joined them just to go explore.
But my newest version, I couldn't do version 6, so we're sticking with version 5. And I've made plenty of changes. We've went from XPMSSE, the scripted version, we went to the basic version and then grabbed the
Spiced wine for the
weapon styles
Need
by
something?
what's his name? Grid Panda, something like that. I can't remember his author's name.
Sure, Sorex, just like you did the last one.
Well, yeah, we pretty much removed all the scripts from XBMSSE and replaced it with something with 0 scripts. We kept the skeleton, of course. We've gotten rid of Dark Envoy, the little vampire quest mod thing. I finally got around to trying it, but
Glad to hear it all.
wasn't really feeling it, so I got rid of it. I got rid of Vilha and replaced her with Kaiden. I got rid of Lycia because I played through the quest mod enough times. We've added a lot of things. I've added animations for katanas and spears in case you wanted to roleplay somebody who uses those
It
weapons.
sticks to my face and it's just so annoying.
Of course, I changed the graphics. I do that all the time. Let's take a look at this wanted poster.
Spiced wine.
Ironback hideout. That's exactly where I want to go. I already completed it. But do I have to go back and get the... I guess I already cleared it out? Or somebody already died? Either way, we got to go up there and get it. We've also... They finally made a mod to where you can look at where they've, the quest in Morthal where with Namira's ring and all that, and the Daedric Prince and Namira. Now they've finally made a mod that expands that quest to where you can, I think you can actually kill or get all the cannibals in Morthal arrested, which is what I've been waiting for a long time. So of course we added that. I don't know if it's on this one, but we've added a quest expansion to the Shrine of Marin's Dagon where you can kill Silas immediately if you want to. If you're playing somebody like a Paladin of Stendar, you could just immediately kill him for his Daedra worship. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff. We deleted Warden of the Coast, which is a good quest mod. It's just really buggy. I've never been able to go through it without using console commands. So it's on this one still, of course. I can't remove it. So I'll probably end up trying it again on for recording purposes. But it's such a good mod, such good voice acting. But honestly, I never could get it to. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work, if that makes sense. I wonder what they were running from. Yeah, we're not going up there. There's a boss up there. I'm gonna save here. I'm kind of curious. What is it now? What is it? What is it? That's a troll. I'm not worried about a troll right now. Ah, fine. That was weird. Oh, that charged at me. Huh.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, no telling how things are going to work now, since we've been working on another profile. Mod Organizer 2 is usually good about not getting other profiles messy. But you never know, something could screw up. You know, Mod Organizer 2 can, it can handle 100 different profiles pretty good. But you never know. There was this one instance where some animations actually got. This is on an older save. This is when I was doing Sagath Shallow Light, as I was working on an updated version of the Sagath list, and some of the animations got borked. But my Nemesis files are in separate. Nemesis animations are in separate folders, so that shouldn't happen again. I'm going the wrong way. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? And we're really close to the bone altar. We still got 3 hours. We still got time to pass. And from the looks of it, we don't even have to kill anything while we're up here. But yeah, having a no scripted XP MSSE should make things a lot better. I mean, I have all the mods to optimize those scripts, but I think my game will actually run better without that. I'm going the wrong way still. But yeah, I like keeping you guys. I need to get more stamina, but I like keeping you guys up to date with what I'm doing. Fallout 4 is still being revamped. When I uploaded Fallout 4, like I started uploading again with it. I was never really done modding with it. In fact, I may just start from the beginning again. But no, I'll probably keep going with that the way it is. The analytics on my video say post Skyrim. It's the most watched thing on my channel, which is why I post Skyrim more than anything. Oh, ogres. Oh, you hit me, Remy. Remy, is that yours? Alright. Not bad, Remy. That's about the best thing I've ever seen you cast.
Are you you talking to me to give me the sweet roll you have? Yes, I know you have one. No, I won't tell you how I found out.
Need a sweet roll? I'll just... Well, I wonder, will she eat it like Inigo does? Oh,
Hello.
she's hurt. I need to trade things with you. I'm kind of
Sure,
curious.
you
If I
can put
actually
it
give
in the
her...
scrap in the way.
If I actually give her a sweet roll, will she eat it like Inigo does? There you go. Only because
Talk to you
we've
later,
been
then.
friends for a long time, Remy. Where's Ironback hideout? It's right here, apparently. Let me loot these.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Let me get out of your way.
You never know when you might need some of this stuff. As soon as I find the necrotic spells, we're gonna be using those. Necrotic and curse. We have 18k. If I had more stamina, I need to enchant. I need to enchant. Man, I tell you, for someone who's played this game for 4,000 hours, why am I still lost? Alright, which one of you is the bandit head?
Even
Okay,
when I
you
wear
are.
thick gloves, somehow metal pieces always jab through them.
Oh, you have good stuff on you. Okay, we cut off his head. Oh, he had really good stuff on him. Orcish trident too. Can't do anything with it. We're gonna mine this. We're gonna mine. Hope we don't mind. Another thing I might add back is the perk overhaul, but then I'd have to do a lot of patching and stuff to make that work, like I did last time. I removed it just to keep Ordinator. But now I may go back to Garden's Perk Tree Merge. I don't know. I'm not gonna unlock that. That feels like it's gonna be a mimic. I'm gonna regret this. I knew it. I haven't ran into one in a while.
Really shouldn't be trying to find us.
Mimics are pretty tough.
It didn't have
what
to be
is-
this way.
Does someone live among
Need you to attack the mimic. Oh wait, it's nearly dead. Attack it and kill. I guess I'll do it.
gone? Such an abrupt end to our game.
All that for 4 seconds, but I'm not mad about it because I got 20 experience points from it. And it's still only 7. Now since I was here, I probably did get the quest Night Hunter, right? If I go down here, I can find the vampire's resting place and do all that. And that should get me to about 9 o'clock, where I can do Night at the Museum. And I believe I have stormed the Thalmor Embassy on display. That's gonna be fun. Okay, make sure we're going the right way.
Does someone live among the dead?
Let's see what. Okay, I'm using the MCO ring. So you guys know I have all my animations tied up to all the amulets of the gods. This version of my Skyrim is loading at least 11,000 animations. My newest one is up to about 13, 14K. I'm not necessarily too sure what the limit is, but I don't think I've ran into it. I'm pretty sure Open Animation Replacer and all that increases the limit anyway. And Nemesis, I don't know. And engine fixes, I'm pretty sure all that increases the animation limit. Alright, we found him. It's a shame what happened to him, no? Enter the ironback hideout cellar. 740. We're going back and forth, but I figured we'd waste some time and do things for a few hours. Stalmore Embassy. Don't want to take them off just yet. Let's make the jump. Can we do that? Yes, we can. And I may go back to using EVG, Animated Traversal. I may go back to using the first version of that, just to make Skyclimb work again. Or I should say, make Skyclimb work properly again. Because it still works. Requires key. If I was a mage, a good one, I could have just opened this with magic. No matter. Dwarven Warhammer, Silver Sword, Steel. What is this? Balefire, Orcish Armor. I kind of want to. I'm thinking about the next build I'm gonna do on my own, in my own time.
Ouch! Scrap! There are better ways to get attention.
Kind of want to make a Warhammer, no magic, battle crazed orc. The orcs serve what? Malakath? Be like Malakath's champion? Become a werewolf, I guess. I might as well take all of this. I want to do an Imperial Soldier, heavy armor and light armor and alteration. I want to do an Arcane Archer again, but finish it. Who uses a bow, not two-handed, not dual-wielding daggers, but their fists. I also want to do a full unarmed. There's so many builds. But now, the Legion one seems viable since I did add the spear animations in my game. So if I equipped a spear ring, I can do I have a spear animations for two-handed, one-handed, and dual-wielding spears if I want to. And I also did the same for katana. Dual-wielding katana, a great sword katana, and one-handed sword katana. So if I wanted to roleplay as like what's that other race? the I can't remember what they're called. I think it starts with an A. Yeah, you guys in the comments will know what race I'm talking about. The ones that seem like they would wear what the Blades wear. Akaviri. There we go. If you wanted to play like as a Akaviri knight, and you wanted to use a katana, that is viable in my game now too. I don't think I'm gonna go this way. I think we're just gonna teleport back to safe house now. Alright, let's turn that in. Turn that in. Alright. Still not 9 o'clock yet. But I'm glad we did all that within a couple hours. In game time, of course. Everybody might be asleep at this point, or going to sleep.
What do you want?
Melloron, you lazy milk drinker.
Alright, Falk.
Good to see you.
The bounty bandit at Ironback hideout is dead.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Anytime, friend.
To conscript our men and send them off to battle, we'll have none left to protect the city.
Alright, I think at this point we can hit the weight now.
Blessing. It is vital that we bring Ulfric to justice.
If I learned to play a lute, do you think having that musical knowledge would make tonal energy easier to understand?
Alright, let's see what this Knight of RK has for us. Or a brother of RK, or a priest of RK, my fault. Alright, I am ready to go.
Excellent. Let's see what we can discover. I'll have a look around the main hall while you investigate the library. Look for anything you think is out of place.
0 experience for that. Interesting. Alright, pro tip. This quest is actually skippable.
Haunted library, yes!
Does that give me a perk point? It did. But if you don't skip it, there is a way you can speedrun this. I'm gonna show you how. You just click this and then wait an hour and the quest marker will pop up. But yeah, there's definitely something going on in here. How'd you get in here before I did? Oh, that's right, I waited an hour. Alright, so... yeah, the game was paused. I had something I had to go do. I was gone for a good 10 minutes, but for you guys it'll be like I never left. In fact, you never would have known if I never said anything. Alright, so if you wait, every quest objective, if you wait an hour, it'll just automatically tell you where to go. Can I jump over this? Yep. Alright. Alright, sorry about that if you hear barking in the background. Show letter to the cards. I'm just gonna speed run through this as fast as I can. I feel like this was the type of character that would do this quest.
Huh. There certainly is an ethereal presence here.
Found this letter.
Interesting. This is a personal letter from Lord Macnarian to his wife. Niles Macnarian was the benefactor who paid for and oversaw the construction of the original sections of the building. It looks as if the seal was broken a long time ago, perhaps delivered and then recovered by the original sender? Whatever its fate, the letter almost certainly has something to do with the ghostly presence around here. Let's keep looking about, but do be careful. I think the spirit is starting to become agitated. Several weapons fell off the walls right behind me, and many of the dishes in the reception
ghost
hall
left
flew off
us
the
a
table
note.
and landed at my
The
feet.
mystery continues.
I'm a bit tired, to be
Clearly
honest.
it's after our
Trying to
attention.
attune my senses to an
And it
unknown
has it.
specter has really taken its toll. I think I'm going to go have a lie down in the staff barracks for a couple hours. I suggest you use one of the other beds in there and get a little rest as well. We're going to need to stay sharp.
I never understood this quest, man. It makes zero sense. If this
And
place is
that's my
haunted,
stomach
why
rumbling.
would you sleep in here
Luckily,
and rest?
I prepared some snacks. Roasted sugar apples.
It makes no sense.
Or
This is
charred
why I
chorus
usually skip
type.
it, because it's just
Sweet
ridiculous.
or savory?
Yeah, let's get some rest instead of figuring out what we're supposed to do about the haunted. I mean, what if the ghost was deadly? Why would you sleep until you figured out how to deal with it, or it was dead?
You're going to sleep? We haven't even properly investigated yet.
That's what I'm saying, Remy. It doesn't make sense. Which is why I wish Legacy
good.
of the
You're awake.
Dragonborn would just
You
remove
have to
all the
come see
quests, like all of them.
Oh yes, the
Not all of
mannequins seem
them,
to
not
have come
the-
to life
not
on their
the-
own and have come up from the armory
not the
within
relic
wander
hunting
around the
stuff.
museum.
You know, when you
While their
become an
compatriots
actual
have
relic
apparently
hunter and you get your
barricaded
crew and all
themselves
that.
in
Not
from the
that.
other
That's
side.
fine. I'm
But
talking
no,
about just
this is
completely
actually what I wanted
eliminate
to show
this
you.
quest and
I can't
completely
explain
eliminate
it
everything getting
beyond
stolen.
saying there's definitely something awry here. They're trying to get our attention, but what exactly are they trying to say is beyond me.
I'm
gonna
glad.
go
I'm
take a
happy
look
they're all
around the east
skippable
exhibit
now,
halls.
but I can't. Like I said, I
I'm gonna
can't get
research the
version
Gallery
6
of
yet.
Natural Science. And I believe there's a storeroom under the staff barracks that might be worth searching.
And version 6 actually requires the latest version of the game unless you have the resource pack. And I do have the resource pack.
By the
I'm on
way, look at the state of
1.5.97
this
and yet
place.
I still have
This
all of
ghost
the
has
mods
such great design sense.
that came out
Why didn't we think of flipping the rooms over?
for the latest version. You know, that creation club stuff, the new stuff. I still have all of those. Don't ask me how, but I do.
This place certainly can put one on quite an interesting place. This
Okay, where does it want us to go? But yeah, I
A lot
have
of
the
history
resource
here.
pack. Don't ask me how about that either, because I never updated my game.
After traveling to Sentinel, I always loved coming back home. You can just never truly unwind unless it's your own space.
Yeah, if you never update your game, it should be. I mean, if you have an extra computer, I suppose you can get the resource pack that way. But if you don't, there's no way to get the resource pack unless you update your game. But I never updated my game. I'll let you take that what you will. You know, take that any way you want is what I'm trying to say. It's like Bethesda did all this stuff. And I love how they changed the headers of the ESPs, right? So I think they were trying to make you to the point where you needed to update. And literally, like within hours of the update, somebody made B's backported extended ESL support. And with that, you could use all the new plugins for normal Skyrim. Which is insane that, you know, that's why modders are king. Bethesda tries to make you to do something. And modders are already on that saying no.
An entire journal rather than just a note.
Did you
now.
find anything?
Does it have clues towards the identity of our ghost friend?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna give it to the priest.
Interesting. Well, it's clear that we're dealing with the disquieted spirit of Lord Bagnarian himself. Though I'm not exactly sure why he would be
How
upset.
old do you suppose
The
Oregon
hall had
is?
always been named for him, prior to it being a museum.
Alright, perhaps he feels forgotten.
That's a distinct probability. The journal makes mention of a portrait of him that was commissioned. Do you recall ever seeing such a painting hanging in the museum?
No, not that I can recall.
Maybe you should have a look around the museum and see if you can find if it's been stashed away anywhere. I believe that if we could find it and put it prominently on display, it would appease the ghosts and he would stop harassing people.
I'll take a look around.
Excellent.
Wait an hour. Well, it's finally giving me experience. But I have my game on 1.5.97 for specific reasons. I don't think I'm gonna update unless I have no other choice. Unless I get like a whole new computer. And at that point, I wouldn't be bothered in downgrading. I have also make a smaller mod list too. I say that, and then I'll end up 4,000 or 5,000 mods again. Okay, grab the portrait. You know, every time I come through here, I have the urge to do this. I think that's why it's there.
Did you find quite an interesting place this building is?
Found
a lot
the
of history
painting.
here. You did? That's superb. Let's hang it up in the reception hall.
The reception hall. It's right
Okay,
here.
make sure to hang the painting nice and evenly. It's the least Macnarian deserves.
Great. And now we rest. By morning, I suspect all this unpleasantness will be over. But
would you
we should
rest
spend the night here just to make sure there's nothing else the spirit is looking for.
Why would you rest?
I feel much better about taking a nap this time around. After all, we actually did something of value, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's happy. In fact, I think it's gonna be worse. Well, well, well. I think I was right. Remy? Remy? Oh, please tell me she's not. Remy? Remy? Where did she go? Is she safe? I don't trust it. Ah, that hurt. Okay, Remy. Okay. Huh? It'd be crazy if you could actually take some of this stuff. You can probably go in the creation kit and make this stuff not static objects. You know, you really don't scare me.
Oh, good. You're
Oh,
awake.
just
Are
a
you?
dream, huh?
All right, my friend. When I woke up, you were gone from the barracks and lying unconscious out here on the floor.
It must have been a terrible nightmare.
Well, I should say so, and it had a good
okay?
solid hold on you, to be
You
sure.
look like you've seen a,
I suspect it was
well,
no mere
a
nightmare,
ghost.
but Macnarian
Bad
himself.
dreams?
I'm glad Remy's okay. Well, he's very deranged and disturbed, I can tell you that.
The feelings and thoughts of the dead often come to the living as very disturbed. We believe it's only because they lack the means to fully make their wills known. Did you discover anything?
Well, it's kind of weird. Even though it was a dream, the stuff I found was real.
Oh, this is terrible. I had heard that Lord Macnarian had met a rather unfortunate end after his wife passed away. But I didn't know the circumstances until now. And by the look of this journal, he was in great grief right before his
I
death.
know Orion has his theories for why
I must have plummeted to his death from the cliff
out
outback. If you're up to it, I suggest looking around for any clues. I seriously doubt that there will be any out there, as this has all happened decades ago, but you never know. And our work is obviously not finished with the placing of the painting. I saw that there is a way to access the alley between the Blue Palace and the museum on the upper balcony. Here's a ladder I found amongst the clutter that the ghosts scattered about. Just be careful out back. We wouldn't want you to share in Macnarian's fate.
Okay, well, instead of doing...
So this wasn't about him being forgotten.
I still have to climb down.
It was about his wife being forgotten.
Should be in here. There we go. Don't ask how we got the commission contract.
Quite an interesting place this building is.
Found this
A lot of
outside.
history here. Amazing. To think that this small bit of parchment had been wedged between the rocks, dangling from the cliffs out there all this time. Being ravaged by the winds and the rain and the snow year after year, and it still persisted. Perhaps it was the will of Niles Macnarian that preserved it, so we might take action on it. Burgess Ulfstead, is it? Ulfstead, where have I... Ah, that's right. There's a stonecutter by that name living down by Catla's farm. Or Morgraine, if memory serves. I'd take it to him and see what you can find out about what happened to the statue his great-great-grandfather carved.
Okay. Of course, it's gonna be something I gotta pay for, probably.
It seems like a lot.
Man, that took all morning. Then again, we did go to sleep a couple times during that. Oh man, that stamina is gonna kill me, and it's worse because I'm thirsty and
Just a few
hungry.
more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
And this game is so beautiful. I wish this quest was enough to level up. I can't make that climb.
A good thing you're doing, helping all those people. It warms my heart to know that there are still people around like you.
That's good. People are starting, despite my necromancy, people are starting to recognize my efforts.
Can I help you with something?
Do you know anything about this contract by any chance?
Contract? What's this? Oh dear, this is my great-great-grandfather's name. He was a sculptor and a stonecutter by trade. Passed down through the family to me as well. So after 3 generations, are you finally here to make good on this and collect the statue?
You mean this statue here?
Well, yes. It's been gathering dust in our cellar for ages. None of us had the heart to sell it since your great-great-grandfather apparently didn't feel right about selling it because it was half paid for already.
Well, here's the other 4,000.
Absolutely. I'll get some hands and we'll cart it on up there by tomorrow.
Well, we got 24 hours to do some other things.
It's almost too good to be true that the statue still exists after all this time. I can't wait to see it.
Trouble?
24 hours? I mean, do I just sleep for 24 hours? But that's like immersive. I feel like we just gotta go and do stuff. So I think that's gonna do it for this one. Next episode, we're gonna figure out something to do within 24 hours of a day, and then head back to the museum and see if whatever issue is fixed by then. But we gotta wait 24 hours, and there's plenty of things to do in Skyrim for 24 hours. So we'll see you in the next one.